Just now I was listening to a ISKCON devotee. He was an engineer before he became ISKCON devotee. And he was being interviewed in alternate media of Gayatri. His name is Amogh. So she was impressed very much because he is a monk, but more important than being a monk is that he was an engineer before. And this has become a fashion. All people who have been in IIT, that is Indian Institute of Technology, these are engineers of topmost class. And other people who are at the top of success somewhere, either they are CEO or doctors or engineers or professors or managers. These people are turning to spirituality. And then those who have nothing to do with spirituality, they are very surprised. But they turn to spirituality. Maybe their spirituality may be bogus also. But they turn to it because they found that there is nothing in engineering. And maybe these organizations also tell them they want these kind of people to be their member, so that it will be easy to convert. When engineers are your devotee, and then they will tell other people, come to ISKCON. People will be easily convinced. Because what they are interested in is being an engineer, being a worldly success. And these people were a success in the world. Still they came to spirituality. That means spirituality has something more than what these jobs can give. And also maybe these people also turn to spirituality. There may be in their unconscious somewhere it may be lurking that if they are just engineers, there are so many thousands of engineers, they won't be regarded as special. But if you are an engineer and you give up that job and you become a monk or a sannyasin, then you are somebody very special. Then you are not an ordinary engineer. You are like Buddha, who gave up his everything, his home, his royalty, his kingdom, his wife, his children, his riches. You belong to a special class. But whatever he was saying was nothing at all spiritual. He was a knowledgeable man. He knew science, must have memorized Bhagavad Gita and may have intellectual understanding, but now, just wait, what I was saying. So I was saying that whatever he was saying and the way he was saying, there was nothing spiritual about it, nothing meditative about it. He was just like any normal layman. So he was talking about that this war, because of this war, because they have lot of devotees of ISKCON in Ukraine. So because it was devastated, the place, so they had to go in other places in Europe. Now they will spread Krishna consciousness everywhere in Europe. and Europe is in such a crisis that it will be in search of spirituality now. When you are very comfortable, when you have a very cozy life, then you are lost in dreams. Exactly, he was not saying these things, but he was saying something like that. So, and he said now because they had to change their prime minister also in United Kingdom because they were not able to solve their economic crisis, their depression. So, and she asked that why in America there is less ISKCON devotee compared to European countries. He said that they are in a very comfortable bed. So now because of economic crisis, the bed is breaking. So once they will come on the mat, then they will have to turn towards spirituality. But this is not very genuine spirituality. When you are really comfortable, you have everything of the world. Whatever you are seeking outside, you have everything. You are swimming in luxury. And then if you realize that this is not all, this is creating a comfortable life. You have collected all kinds of things which makes your life luxurious. But inside you are still so poor. Within you, you are not peaceful, you are not silent, you are not conscious, you are not alert and awake. You are not aware of who you are. So when the contrast is there, then you will be able to see your inner poverty more clearly. When outside everything is goody-goody, everything is all right. You have the best girlfriend, the most beautiful girlfriend. Then you will realize that anything from outside, you may be having the best food, best cars, best luxurious house. But then you will get bored after some time. These things cannot take you beyond mind. These things cannot take you beyond your physical realm, beyond your physical experience. So, when they will fall from their cozy, comfortable bed on the mat, then they will turn spiritual. And he was saying that Tulsi Gabbard, I think her name is Tulsi Gabbard, she is a Hindu and she is an ISKCON devotee. So after some churning, she will become the president there. Once she will become the president, then the American economic problem will be solved, because most of the top CEOs and in their universities and in their hospitals, in NASA, everywhere, Indians are at the top. So they will combine together and solve the problem. Then they will ask that how you are able to do all those things. Then she will say that I am a devotee of Krishna, you also become a devotee. So she also asked him that what is your ultimate aim? He said, we want to turn everyone spiritual. The whole world should become spiritual. Then he made it more clear, we want everyone to become a Krishna devotee. So this is all right, but you are moving in a way, in a subtle way, to in the same way where Islam is, you are trying to make it the whole world into Krishna devotee. Your spirituality means that everyone has to become a Krishna devotee. Though once you have understood what Krishna is, even their very name is Krishna consciousness. It's not about a person. It is about consciousness. But these subtle things should be understood. And when Krishna has given this message of Gita, he is not talking as a person, as an individual. He is talking as a consciousness. He is talking from that high Himalayan peak of consciousnness. So you have to understand that Krishna is not a physical form. Then whether one comes through Lao Tzu or Kabir or Osho, it should make no difference. But maybe you will turn it into some kind of fanaticism, which they are to some extent. I know these Krishna consciousness people. Many of them are quite greedy also. But they are of the lower level, but even at the higher level, I don't know how much they have anything to do with spirituality. Things which glitters much, they spread quickly in the world, but all that glitters are not gold. To remain at the peak is very difficult. To fall down is very easy. You can always fall down. You can fall down to the level of Islamic fanaticism. But if you are just promoting that only Krishna can lead one to spirituality, then that will turn into fanaticism.